Yes guys, welcome to a new video of the Colors Blue Chelsea FC. Okay, before I carry on, let me share 1 minute to thank you all for subscribing to my channel, for allowing me to reach the milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you ever so much for that, and please keep subscribing, keep watching my videos, and put the thumb up for me. So as you may know, as you may be well aware, in this previous week we had the international break, and during this break we had nothing then gossip and speculations, all directed mainly to our beloved football club Chelsea FC. Speculation suggesting that Chelsea may have breached FFP regulations and rules, which means we may be points deducted or even relegated. But believe me guys, all of those are so far no more than speculations. And you know, out there is so many that wish that Chelsea will be relegated tomorrow. There won't be the Chelsea supporter, but will be our enemies, all other supporters, of course. Also this week, all of those issues and problems surrounding Chelsea Football Club have touched the heart and soul of some supporters, especially the Chelsea Supporter Trust Association. To an extent, they had decided to address a warning letter, direct to the owners themselves, Todd and Ekpali, warning them of irreversible toxicity. Dear me. Now let's find out who are those Chelsea Supporter Trust and why they have so much power in say what they want to say and direct the messages to the club directly. So welcome to the Chelsea Supporter Trust. The Chelsea Supporter Trust, CST, is a fully democratic financial conduct authority, FCA, registered incorporated society affiliated to the Football Supporter Association. We seek to actively and professionally engage with Chelsea FC and all relevant stakeholders on matters of interest and concern to the Chelsea supporters, ensuring their voice is heard at the club and also where. So, as you see, those guys is a quite strong association, that powerful association that can be heard. And let me tell you this, when they brought the letter to the owners, to Todd Bowley and Ekpali, they have actually specified the reason of their concern. And they've actually mentioned that Chelsea is heading to an irreversible toxicity. Irreversible toxicity. Can you believe this? And they have also mentioned that so far, considering the Chelsea performance and everything that is going on at the club, Chelsea look nothing more or less than a laughing stock. What more can I say, guys? This is serious. This is a really concerning letter explaining serious matter sent direct to the owners by the Chelsea Supporter Trust this previous week. Now there is clearly a bit of unhappiness in some Chelsea supporters about the owners, about Todd Bowley and Ekpali and the work they are doing so far at the club. But let's remember, let's not fully criticize these owners, because if we think about they have actually invested in a club. They have actually spent almost £1 billion in players. So in a way, they have intention, a clear intention to invest in a club, which is good. Okay, they stepped into the club in a very dramatic way, where 2 years ago they were rushed to step in, and they had been chosen by Roman Abramovic to replace as owners, and became the new owner of Chelsea Football Club. The way they did it was a bit a rushy way to start owning the club. They sacked immediately Tuchel, although the reason why Tuchel was sacked was off-field reasons, and there is also voices that indicate that Tuchel was sacked because he had lost respect of the players, he had lost the changing room. But there is also reasons that indication that they say there is reason in between the owner and the manager. I mean, when Todd Bowley and Ekbali stepped into the club, they immediately sacked Tuchel, and that was for me a costly mistake, because it brought a bit of disharmony into the club. When you start to own a club, when you first buy a club, you don't want to create and bring this disharmony by sacking a manager. The most important person in the club, which is the manager, is the one who holds the players. Now, regardless if Tuchel had lost respect from his players, I believe that Todd Bowley should have stuck with Tuchel at the time. He didn't, and he brought in an unexperienced manager, which was Graham Potter, and that was a terrible mistake, because on CV, Graham Potter was a manager that didn't achieve anything, or hadn't achieved anything at the time. So it was a bit of a gamble, and he paid costly, because we had a terrible season with Graham Potter. And now we're just trying right now to figure out if Pochettino can do better than Graham Potter. But there wasn't really a good link between the manager and the owner, something that Abramovic was better at doing when he was owner of Chelsea FC. I mean, if we compare the way Roman Abramovich behaves compared to Todd Bowley, we realize that in a way, although Abramovich sucked a lot on manager too, he was sucking a lot on manager, but he always succeeded in sucking the manager, because every time Abramovich brought in a new manager, we won some trophy, we won competition, we were always winning throughout the changes, you know what I mean? But one thing about Abramovich was that when he said the support, when he was supporting the manager, he was really supporting the manager. He was actually listening to the manager, something that Todd Bowley doesn't. I mean, let me give you a clear indication, an example of that. I mean, when Jose Mourinho started his job as a manager in 2003, during the season 2003, 2004, 2004, 2005, at Chelsea, I think 2004, 2005, yeah, sorry, Mourinho, before the season started, asked directly to Abramovich to have Didi Drogba. Now, Abramovich, with all his billions, went to Mourinho and said, why do you want me to buy this unknown player, Drogba, who is he, when I can actually buy for you Ronaldinho tomorrow? So Mourinho went to Abramovich and said, Mr. Abramovich, just pay the money and be quiet. Buy what you need to buy and be quiet. Abramovich stood there. He just got quiet completely, and then allowed Mourinho to do his work as a manager without pressurizing on a manager. Something that Todd Bowley did in the first season at Chelsea. But he has finally realized of his mistakes. It seems like he's changing and he's getting to the right direction. He has learned his lesson. Therefore, I believe that he's put himself more on the side, and it seems like he's allowing the manager to do their job. So, pray God this is going to work. According to various reports, there is an indication that say that this young striker, Azef Ibrahim, Nigerian young striker from an academy team, I don't know if he's from what country really, not specified yet, has actually earned a 2 weeks trial at Cobham training ground, and I think it's already started actually this trial, and most probably will sign for Chelsea if he has not already signed anyway. And this young striker can be a good prospect for the future, and Chelsea need to rely on young players, and we need to build a project that is a project where we're gonna get develop young player for the future. Okay. Now there is another news where there is no confirmation yet. There is indication that reporting that Danny Williams, a left winger from Barcelona, is going to replace Raheem Sterling. Now I don't know if it's for sure or it's for real yet, but it's more rumors going on here. Also, there is voices suggesting that Dani Olmo from Leipzig, RB Leipzig, the German team, is actually wanted by Chelsea Football Club, and who wants mostly this player is indeed Pochettino. And let me tell you this, guys, as a ex-footballer, I used to play semi-professional football, so I have a bit of expertise. This guy, this Olmo, this attacking midfielder, is fantastic. If he comes to Chelsea, and we'll try to get him for a good price, this can be a very, very important player for Chelsea Football Club for the near future. Trust me about that. Now there is other suggestion reporting that Chelsea may go on a chip during the next upcoming transfer market. Why? First of all, because we need to be careful more in what we sell than what we buy. We need to try to get more money in than spend more than what we earn, okay? Which is not good, because then we're really gonna get in trouble with FFP regulation and rules. So Chelsea FC is well aware of that issue. So we are trying to actually get a striker on a chip, because Arsenal seem to be in a way in pole position to get Osimhen more than Chelsea does. It seems like the Chelsea FC is switching that attention to another striker, Victor Boniface from Bayer Leverkusen, which ironically is another Nigerian. They're all from Nigeria. Another Nigerian striker. He also play along, or is benching actually, is the substitute of Osimhen in a Nigeria national team, and his name is Victor Boniface. He is the main striker of Bayer Leverkusen. And believe me, from my personal point of view, this striker is much more suited than Osimhen for the Premier League style of playing, okay? No, guys, for today, this is all I have to say. And okay, I will see you in the next upcoming video where I will be analyzing the match we'll be playing against Burnley on Saturday early afternoon. I would like to remind you to again subscribe to the channel, keep watching my videos and like my videos, click the like button up. And what can I say more? I like to thank you for watching. Again, I like to thank you for subscribing. Carry on subscribing, please. I need your subscriptions. And remember my motto, which is the color is always blue and there is only one football team, and that team is, of course, our beloved team, Chelsea Football Club. Guys, I'll see you next time. It's been a pleasure for me today. Bye.